There's no rest for the weary. If you have people online or elsewhere that are restricting upon your rights, there are things you can do about it. There are people that can help. For example, online, report it. Don't let them keep on. And yet don't feed the trolls either. Don't interact with them. They use you to entertain themselves. That's all they're there for. Factual information is needed. Keep up the good work. As for your rights to show your appendages in order to defend the weak and the innocent, as well as preventing the stick in the arm that you didn't ask for. There's people to help you with that too. Groups like Freedom Restoration Foundation and others that are working together for your rights. Look them up. If you want to join the Freedom Restoration group on Facebook, please be sure to answer the application questions and maybe even mention where you heard about them. There is too many narratives going on in this earth today. Too much action against different countries. Too many narratives being pushed through your media make you think something else is happening. You're mostly aware of civil disturbances across the U.S. You might want to look into who's paying for them, who's pushing them, and why. Divide and conquer, folks. Divide and conquer. It's what they want. On the global scale, we have the People's Republic of China under the administration of the Chinese Communist Party has moved an additional 60,000 troops onto the Indian border in the Himalayas. At the same time, they're continually doing training, which appears to be preparation for moving on to the Republic of China on the island of Taiwan, which is a sovereign nation of their own. They never were under the PRC. They were the original leadership of mainland China. Mr. Greg Allison of Green Greg's Worm Farm and others provide the factual information on these things. You ask, why do we need to worry about this? Where do all your supplies come from? Medical supplies. All your electronics. The majority of them come from China. So if these United States of America get drug into that disturbance, that shipping may stop. In addition, there's already been shortages. There's already been lacks of shipping. Finally, domestic companies are restructuring themselves within their homelands. But they're slow to it, and it's late in coming. It's at the same time that there is global shortages of food have already started, began in 2019, caused by loss of crops during solar minimum. 2020, we have government policies causing crops not to be harvested because they're telling farm workers they can't do their job, whether they're healthy or not. They're telling factory workers that make cans and other packages to put food in that they can't work. They can't earn a living to purchase food for their own families. Well, if the cans aren't produced, then the packaging plants can't package those foods. Their crops have been plowed under, milk and eggs have been dumped on the ground, livestock has been buried in pits. If you're unaware, it's because you're not looking. It's because you're following the mainstream media and social media psychological operations that have indoctrinated you for years. Please wake up, folks. It's time to do something for yourself. Gather what you can. Don't worry about electronics. Stock up on your foods and all your necessities. Ask your doctors to prescribe double of your prescriptions if they're able to do so, just in case you have trouble getting them in the future for some reason or another. Look into the security of our electric grid. It's another thing I have playlists on. Check them all out. They might help you. They'll direct you some great channels of great people. Please wake up. Please be aware. Please be prepared. I don't need you coming knocking on my door asking for food because I don't have enough for us. I don't know how to grow it right. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to build, and I'm trying to work all day long to pay Uncle Sam, to pay these people who are wrecking our lives, so they can pass it out to people who want to sit on their tail. There's a lot of disabled people and others who are unable to do for themselves, and they need our help. That doesn't mean we should be stuck tending to all them lazy people. All those that get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to sit in an office and mess our lives up, while they're also getting perks, making them millionaires within a few years. Think about it. Think about it, folks. Thank you for your time. If you feel like sharing, thank you. Be blessed. Be a blessing.